we're going to do a little workout here for dancers' legs and feet and hips and buttocks. So what does that mean? If you're already dancing at any level, this is going to really help increase your flexibility, your strength and your form and the way in which we work our muscles, specifically in ballet, which you can carry through to any dance genre. But also if you just want a workout, it's going to give you that long, lean, pulled up dancer's effect in the legs. Then obviously doing this in this kind of workout repeatedly will indeed do that for you. So let's start with the feet together. Check in with your posture. We're going to lift through the pelvic floor, navel in, shoulders down, standing tall. Now pull up through your legs. That's one of the things we need to do. Lift out of the feet, weight is even, squeeze your buttocks, send the tailbone down. Feel your legs engage. We're going to push into one instep and then the other. So as we go down, we're not using our hips, it's not Latin. Straight up, straight down, and really don't be afraid to push into the foot here. Good for strengthening the feet, warming up the feet, but also increasing flexibility in our insteps. So we've got a nice point. Navel draws in, and push, and push. It's sinking as low as you can here. Lift the pelvic floor, soften through the face, warming up legs and feet. Should feel really nice this in the feet, getting those meridians stimulated. Watch that we don't sickle. By sickle I mean the ankle goes out like this. That's not good. Straight forward. We're going to be focusing on hip, knee and toe ankle alignment today for nice safe work. Okay, coming up, rise and lower. Rise and lower. Now, we do a lot of rises in ballet. It's preparation for when people go on to point. We're not going on to point today, don't worry. But it's training us to use the whole leg and our core as well, indeed. So as we rise up, we're going to hold it and just see if you can have one go at this. Lift from the crown of your head, keep your core in. Imagine you're trying to stay where you are, but you're lowering your heels. So you've got that pulling, that resistance. You resist as you lower. Stick with that. Rise, resist. Rise, resist as you lower. So you're actively pulling your thighs, your calves, everything up as the heels go down. Rise and lower. If you're not used to doing lots of these, you'll feel this straight away. Rise and lower. Rise and lower for 4, shoulders down. 3, keep that resistance, squeeze your buttocks, firm the belly. 1, back to pushing into the insteps for 8, 7, 6, 5, shoulders are down, 4, 3, 2, we're going into plies. Turn out from the tops of the hips, squeeze the inside thighs together. Now if you're feeling tightness here, you've gone too far. You should be able to hold this position comfortably, okay? So if you need to bring the feet in and do a smaller turn out, no props. Let's keep the arms on the waist. So we're going to bend down, demi-plie, and lift. Just this to start with. Plies in a ballet class are pretty much the first thing you do always. Maybe after a warm-up. They use every single part of the leg, okay? In a really nice, good, kind way to your joints if done properly. So, demi-plies. Our knees should be going over our middle toes. We're lifting through the navel. We don't lean forwards in any of our bends in ballet. We go straight down, straight up. So our posture is really stable. And up. We're going to go for a full plie. If this doesn't feel good, stick with this now. Otherwise we're going down. Allow the heels to come off. Push the knees open. Don't relax at the bottom, then push the floor away. And again, 1 and 2. Push the floor away. 1 and 2. So what we don't do is sit on our heels. That's not going to be good for your knees. Okay, so it's with control, keeping the back up, abs in, up, for 2. Press the knees open to come up, push the floor away. That's going to activate tops of the inside thighs. 1 and 2. And ballet uses our legs in ways that no other exercise seems to. We work and turned out quite a lot. So it means we're using the backs of our legs and our inside thighs a lot. So it's not all thighs, easy to get bulky thighs doing lots of parallel squats. For 2, good to do a mix of everything. Up, for 2, last one. 1, 2, hold it here. So we're not sat at the bottom, we're lifted, lift the pelvic floor, shoulders down, reach the arms out. And lifting up. Good. Step to second position. Heels just wider than shoulders. Shoulders over hips. Down, for 2, straight into full plies. Full plies in second. We keep the heels on the floor. Down for 2, don't watch you're not sticking your bottom out. And up, good. 1 and 2. Now to come up, again, pushing into the balls of the foot or the big toe mound. What that does is it activates the tops of the legs here. Up, for 2. Down, for 2. And up, for 2. Stick with me. 1 and 2. And up. We're going to lift opposite heels here. Push into the heel and then push as we come back up. Push down, for 2. Stretching through the feet. Up, for 2. Nice. Feel the tops of the legs start to work. Up for 2, lovely, down for 2, and up for 2. Shoulders are down, 1 and 2, and a lift. Navel draws in, rise down for 2, and lift. Let's speed it up for 8, up, 7, navel in, shoulders down, 6, press the knees open, 5, low as you can, 4, 3, good work for 2, and 1, take a breath, whoo, nice work. Okay, we're going into Tendus. So again, we're going to work in third today. So our feet are slightly turned out, we're going to bring the right leg in front, hands to the waist. We're going to push that foot forwards along the floor. Really use the floor to help strengthen the foot. Bend, so pushing into the instep, push it back and squeeze it back in without bending the legs at all, okay? So it pushes forwards, bend into that front foot, stretch it, squeeze it, don't let the legs bend. So what you want to do is this, have a little fidget, don't. Let's go on the right leg, push it out, and bend, shoulders down, stretch, 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 both legs completely pulled up, stretch it out, and bend. So the hardest bit of it is this, is the closing, keeping the legs, you're so pulled up that you can squeeze the inside thighs together to get them to get touch without bending. 1, and push, and stretch, and squeeze, and a 4, and push, shoulders are down, stretch, and squeeze, and a 3, pull up the legs, pelvic floor lifted, shoulders down, 2, push, everything is mindful, everything counts, 1, and push. Now just quick tendus, forwards and back, stretch, close, don't bend the knees, look down, is your knee relaxing? Either of them, keep the thighs pulled up, 1, in, 2, and 3, last 4, for 4, 3, 2, 1, change legs, even turn out, so we're not here or here. So we're going to stretch the foot to start with, push into it, and then we stretch, 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 and then we squeeze it, turn it out to close. Here we go, left leg, right leg, other leg, whichever one you used last time, use the other. Stretch forwards, push, keep the spine long, in and close, really nice, for 7, and push, stretch that foot, stretch it, and squeeze, and a push, and over, shoulders are down, stretch, and squeeze, for 4, keep the supporting leg really pulled up as well, as you close we lift, 3, everything but the shoulders, you can lift corners of the mouth if you like, 2, and push, stretch it, squeeze it close right in front of you, 1, we're going into our quicker ones, keep that lift for 10, 9, 8, should be feeling this, 7, lift out of the hips, for 6, hold your turn out, push along the floor for 4, 3, 2, 1, good, bring the feet to first, we're going to go to the side, arms to second, here we go, stretch, push into the foot, stretch, 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 squeeze from the inside of the leg, other way, stretch, and push, lift, navel to spine, squeeze it in, push along the floor, really good this if anyone suffers from weaknesses or is getting signs of arthritis in your feet or ankles, this is a really good one, will strengthen but help with mobility as well, stretch, plie, lift, navel to spine, squeeze it in, and a stretch, plie, stretch, and in, for 4, down, use your legs, don't bend them or relax them on the closing, 3, 1 more to each side, 2, shoulders are down, navel is in, working the legs fully, 1, and push, just to the left side, we're going out, in, stretch and close, keep both legs pulled up, out, and out, and out, and out, 4, 8, 7, lift out of the left hip, 6, 5, 4, navel in, 3, 2, changing legs, out, out, push along the floor, lift out of the supporting legs, so we're not sat in it, we're lifted, for 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1, good, fondue, keep your turn out, we're going to bend, send the legs to the side, hold your core, stretch that leg forwards as you straighten the underneath leg, pull both knees back, 1, and 2, keep the arms out for balance, lift it to the side, 1, 2, both legs stretch together, 1, and 2, now send it to the back, 1, and 2, and then rise up, other side, peel, 1, 2, check that this knee is going over the toe, take it forwards, both legs straighten, check in, pull the thighs back, 1, 2, lift it to the side, straighten, don't lean, long spine, 1 and 2, to the back, for 2, rise up, pull up, and lower, let's go again, a bit higher, 1 and 2, and out, for 2. Anyone struggling with balance, you're quite new to this, feel free to put your hand on a wall or a chair, any surface, 1 and 2, to the back, for 2, rising up, and lower, 1 and 2, and straighten, for 2, both legs bend, for 2, and straighten, for 2, and a bend, pull the thighs back, reach out, rising up, last time through, here we go, 1 and 2, and a lift, for 2, pull it back, for 2, and extend, keep breathing, and navel in, straighten both legs, and rise up, and 1 and 2, and a lift, as we plie, pull the thighs back, for 2, knee over toe, 1 and 2, and a plie, for 2, take it back, rising up, and lowering, good, hands to the waist, renovate. Renovate is something we do a lot of in ballet, again, good for turns, point work preparation, and a really good leg strengthener. So we start on a bend, it's not a rise, and it's not a jump, it's a shoot. So we're going to shoot the legs up, and plie, shoot up. Without the feet leaving the floor, they shoot in, slide back out, shoot, and lower, and up. Really put up the legs, guys, firm the buttocks, draw your core muscles in for 8, 7, 6, and 5. Don't make it bouncy, they pull up, really up. 3, 2, keep going with that if it's the first time you've done it. If not, go from third to third. Out, change feet. Shoot out, and change. Out, and plie. Pull up, squeeze left for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, grab a mat. A little bit on the floor. We're almost done. Doing great. Okay, let's start with the legs out in front. Flex your toes, sitting up really tall, arms to second. If anyone's getting backache, bit of support, lower the arms. If not, shoulders down, core in, stretching one foot then the other. Now, keep the legs firmed out, really firmed out. Squeeze your legs together, hug the outer hips in, draw the navel in. Work through your feet here. Breathe. Now flex them, turn them out, same thing, one then the other. Bicycle the legs, 1, 2, 1, 2. Navel draws in, shoulders down, soften the face, working through the feet and ankles for 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the toes, squeeze the legs together. Stretch your right leg and lift, and lower, other leg, lift and lower. So we're lifting from the inside thigh, using the whole leg here. So if it's parallel, you're only using the thigh. If it's too much here, use a hand underneath to help it really hard if you're not used to working in the turned out position. What we don't want to do is lose the back. Keep your length for 8. Lower. 7. Keep going for 6. And 5. This way so you can see for 4. Lower. Shoulders down for 3. Notice my back stays long for 2. 1. And release. Really good. We're going to come onto our backs. I'm going to do it this way once for you. I'm going to stay this way so you have to see better. We're going to plie. So we're flexed. Heels over hips, we're really turned out, and our feet are flexed, so draw your toes to your shins. Arms a second if you can, if not lower them. Navel in, press your back into the mat. We're going to plie, point the toes, 1 and 2. Stretch them out as wide as you can, legs are straight. Now again, notice they're not turned in, that's going to tighten the hips, they're rotated. Think heels to ceiling, and as you come up, you flex the toes to come up for 4, using the inside of the leg, 3, really straight, 2, 1. We plie down for 2. We unfold for 2. Flex and squeeze, straight legs. Push the heels up, 3. Navel in, 2, 1. Plie down for 2. And open for 2. And a flex and in, 3, 2. Straight legs, fully turned out. Down for 2. Extend for 2. Flex and squeeze, navel in, 3, 2, so we're still using our core here and our upper body, even though, excuse me, our focus is on the legs. Squeezing in, 3, 2, a little bit quicker, and down for 2, extend for 2. Flex and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. And down, stretch your feet. Knees go out, stretch and lengthen for 2. And keep your turn out. 3, 2, 1. And down for 2. And a stretch for 2. Core muscles working as you squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Twice more. Down for 2. Extend for 2. Flex and squeeze. 3, 2. Last one. And down for 2. Extend for 2. And up. 3, 2. Stay here. Keep your turn out. Stretch your feet. Bring your right foot in front of the left. We're going to keep our turn out. Criss, cross, drop. Change legs. Criss, cross, drop. Keep the core muscles working. 1, 2, open. Now check. Are your feet turned out as much as you can? And are they straight? Left, right, drop. Right, left, drop. You have to use your tummy muscles here to hold the pelvis and the back steady. And a criss, cross, drop. A criss, cross, drop. And a 16. 15, we're nearly done. Stick with me. 14, navel is in. 13, relax your face and shoulders. 12, 11, back. 10, breathe. 9, and a criss-cross drop. For 7, keep the legs straight. For 6, navel in. For 5, and 4, stretch and turn out. For 3, we've got this, guys. 2, 1, hold the legs here. Hands on your inside thighs, calves, feet, wherever you can reach, and push them down towards the floor for a stretch. Relax the shoulders. Lengthen your tailbone away from you. And then release. Hug your knees in towards your chest for a moment. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We're going to quickly stretch out the legs. So extend your left leg down and your right leg up towards you. Keep your right hip lengthening away from you as you draw your right leg towards the chest. You don't have to hold the foot. You can bend the knee as much as you need to and breathe. Left leg is active. Good. Right ankle over left thigh. Draw the legs towards you. Feet are active to protect our knees. Breathing into your right hip here. Full breath in. Full breath out. Ah. Good. Give your legs a shake overhead. Left leg comes in. Take hold of the back of the thigh, the calf, or the foot. Lengthen the right leg away. Watch if this left hip is hitched up. Lengthen it away from you. Flex your toes and breathe fully. Stretching into the lower back, the glutes and the leg. What happens is if we hitch this leg, yes, we can get much further, but actually we don't just want to stretch the hip here, we want to stretch the whole of this leg, the glute and the lower back. It's all linked up, so you're only ever as strong or flexible as your weakest link, as it were. Breathing. Good. Ankle over thigh, flex your feet, draw the legs towards you, and then feel your bottom back down. So again, stretching through the whole of the area. Breathing into tension. Lovely. Roll onto your back to a little thigh opener here. Take hold of the right foot. Gently press your pubic bone into the mat. Breathing in. And again. Switching sides. Gentle, gentle. Whenever you do a thigh stretch, you should never feel any discomfort in your knee. If you do, draw it back a bit. Take it easy. And then slowly release. Let's lift up, come into a nice forward fold here. Soft knees, hanging forwards, padding through one leg then the other. And then take hold of the backs of the legs, drawing chest towards your legs, shoulders away from ears. Good. Take the fingers forward slightly, drop your right heel down for a calf stretch. Switching sides. And only do this next one if it feels okay. You can come onto the toes here, onto the feet for a nice little stretch through the front of the feet. Some people this feels lovely, others won't like it at all. And then walking all the way in and up. Soft knees. Roll it up. Take a curtsy and have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this. I'd love your feedback.
Thank you.